We're trying to give hope, and to start Akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start roasting corn, or somebody even said about grant, you see, they're saying that Kuli doesn't take much. We didn't give them a loan, we gave it to them as a grant. So we've encouraged Nigerians as best as we could. What is within our hands, I have given, and I keep giving, and those are the things we've done.
Nigeria will not finish.
Jesus, no be president wife talk that thing. Say make they go dey sell Akara, they roast corn
and
they sell kuli. Wala, e no go better for you. All your generation now go dey sell that thing. How do you even expect first class grade student graduate to go and be selling Akara?
I feel like crying.
You no get sense.
I feel like crying.
As a mother, now wetin you go dey advise person?
Nigeria don't finish.
You know go better for you. You know go better for your house.
I go finish school finish.
I swear to God, you know go better
I'm
for
going
you.
to say Akara for road.
Tinubu wife, you know go better for you. Police
will come home me. Tell me say man carry that thing inside shop.
How will you say that? President's wife. What for people?
We are going to be yummy.
I reject it. Now.
We're trying to give hope, and to start Akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start roasting corn, or somebody even said about grant, you see, they're saying that Kuli doesn't take much. We didn't give them a loan, we gave it to them as a grant. So we've encouraged Nigerians as best as we could.
I'm making this post from a place of pain. So the best grant our first lady can give us after 2 years in polytechnic and then 4 years in a university just to graduate from the Department of Accountancy, just to graduate with these 2 certificates, is to start a business. If I'd known, I would have not gone to school. It better make I speak this kind of English. They follow market women, they speak this kind of English. They follow them, they do their business. Than to go spend 6 years of my life all for nothing. First lady of Nigeria, is that the best you can do? Is that the best? After 6 years, Siam, Eastern Polytechnic, Siam, River State University. Yes, Siam, no be lie, no be cho. For somebody to graduate with 4.15 in the Department of Accountancy, you will not see that person read. They didn't do magu for our department. I went to the class, I was reading hard. Just our first lady to come out and say that he has given Nigerians hope by giving them grants to do Akara business. Oh God, let me go and drop this before if I say it. Let me drop it.
And to start Akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start roasting corn, or somebody even said about grant, you see, they're saying that Kuli doesn't take much. We didn't give them a loan, we gave it to them as a grant. So we've encouraged Nigerians as best as we could. What is within our hands, I have given, and I keep giving, and those are the things we've done. I remember giving for TB. When I heard there's so much TB cases, I gave 2 billion. To breast cancer, I gave 1 billion. To food malnutrition, I gave 500 million. So those are the things we've been doing, and making sure we can make sure that whatever this government is trying to do, that it will see the light of the day. The narrative has really changed, has changed to challenge the average man. Whereas the average man is supposed to have hope. So I like the idea that Mr. President said, this is the renewed hope agenda. We have to renew our hope. And that's how we renew our hope, and that's what I have to tell Nigerians.
Now, the question I want to ask is basically simple, sincerely. Madam Tinubu, how many of your family members are into Akara business? How many of your family members are into Akara business, Agbado business, and Kuli business? And between God and man, say the truth. Will you ever pray for any of your even extended family to be into Akara business, as you call it? Sincerely speaking. But the fact is, Nigerians, let's tell ourselves the truth. There's a typical way a politician sees a Nigerian. When you talk about things are bad and there's need for change and good governance, they see it as a situation where normally there's a class system, or possibly we would term it as the caste system of India, where people are naturally born into poverty, some are born into wealth. So when you are complaining of there is need for things to get better, the only better they understand is if they can get you something to be engaged in, whether it's producing result or not producing result. The fact is you are busy doing something. And that is just it. And they have generally come to terms with the fact that you are supposed to be very wretched and poor. And that is the reality. That is how the politicians sees you. And talking about this, since you are talking about this as part of the renewed hope agenda, which I would rather refer to it as renewed hopelessness agenda, hopelessness pro max. That is why I think it deserves a response. Looking at your interventions, Allah takanida Allah. Do you think that starting an Akara business, a Badu business, or Kuli, as you call it, requires the intervention of the government if Nigeria is optimal and functional? It doesn't. But let's look at it. What is Akara business and Kuli business in Nigeria today? Poverty alleviation activity. That is what it is. Poverty alleviation, not even alleviation. Poverty alleviation. Because let's face it, Akara business cannot even pay a good befitting house rent. It can't pay school fees. Absolutely nothing. It just be like a situation where, since you never die, may you they do one. And I don't know why, of all things between God and man, what do you blame her? You can see even when she is talking, other people are bringing up ideas of Kuli now because she doesn't know Kuli, and they are telling her Kuli as well. That is to say, Nigerians are also contributing factors. But do you blame them? These idiots going to suggest Kuli, the fools, none of them is into Kuli because no Kuli seller or Akara seller will find his way into Asorok, Abi. And Kai, Allah, Allah, this is evil. Allah, this is evil. This is disaster. Sincerely, between God and man. And let's look at it. You're talking about tuberculosis. You gave so billion or whatever. What the hell? What the hell? Is there not World Health Organization program in regards to tuberculosis in Nigeria? There is. So if there is now a widespread, that is to say the question should be interrogating why the program is not working. And talking about breast cancer, there are countries like United Kingdom now. All forms of cancer treatment is still free. And with all the resources Nigeria have, the treatment cannot be made free. Let's look at it. And even in countries where it's not free, like United States, the fact is, the job that the least person, a cleaner, a toilet cleaner does, can afford him that treatment. And that is why, when I look at it, I say, these people say Naim, people they hope say they know what in Nigeria want, or what Nigeria is all about, or what progress, what a better life is. They don't, Allah. Well, just like I keep saying, this is also to rally more. Let me add this to rally more. When you don't talk Christian genocide, whatever, tell your government as well to release Tinubu's result in regards to that heroin trafficking. Museum. Because Nigerians deserve to know. We deserve to know who we're dealing with. Except there's something else that you people are not telling us. Then we will know that as well. Because I don't understand why some guy.
Good afternoon. Police now, what do they do for here now?
Now, president wife now empower me to start coming. He said now what that they do that say that they keep hope to us. Now the hope where APC give me this. As you can see now the business is moving. Now the same thing I share you do when make her the work up, but I put her daughter when they are abroad, all of them are this corner the roads. Plus inside for I will go for another empowerment now. Yes, I will go another branch. Okay, our mom is trying for us. Yes, our mom is now. Wow. So, APC, thank you for corn empowerment. Yes. Because now waiting on children to be now.
You do not hear First Lady when he said we should go and learn how to roast corn
Go and learn Akara business. So the wife of the president will not start. This is my
to start roasting corn, or somebody even said about God. You see, they're saying that Kuli.
Tinubu wife say make we do Akara. I don't start Akara business. And the empowerment with this, so I beg.
Queenie, buy your sweet Queenie.
Problems always.
Buy your sweet Queenie.
We're trying to give hope, and to start Akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start,
I've started my corn business, so first you said we should venture into corn, Kuli,
Hey, Tinubu wife, our dear pastor, first lady, man. Thank you for inspiring me. I've started my Akara business, man. As you advise us, I don't start Akara and Akamu business.
Akara got some done, yes, you see? True, and first lady is correct. People are lazy, they don't to say Akara. Why would be ashamed to say Akara? Akara. You don't know. You go soon done. How much you want? 500. Bread there. Okay, good bread. 400. Another same bread 400, madam. Wait till that one. Another same bread 400. My first lady said no go visit profit like that. If I say bread 400, you know this. How much of it? Ma. Akara. Yo. Hey. Akara fire. They say bread that amount. And the bread now today bread. Not be yesterday bread. Now today bread, mother, I know they like that kind of thing. Now you open my hand this morning for me, I beg. You know when our first lady say what they say, Akara, you want to start my new business.